in the middle of a 60-minute trophy challenge. You know what we're going to do? Because I obviously don't want to rush myself to take this down, and obviously doesn't count towards the challenge, because the challenge is 3 diamonds. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to tab out real quick, and we are going to pause the clock. We're going to pause the clock and go back to the normal recording instead of with the time
ever
and we're going to take this guy down.
I thought I got
it. That is so awesome. That is so sick. What a weird way to get a great one. I don't think I've ever got a great one during a 60-minute trophy challenge ever. I think this is the first for the channel. You know, the last couple times that we have grinded for Black Bear on my live streams, we noticed that we weren't really getting very many diamonds, and a lot of us suspected that maybe a great one was trying to spawn, because that is a very common thing to see. If you're very heavily herd managed and you're consistently getting diamonds like every 15, 20, 25 kills, and suddenly it just drops off the cliff, and you get like a diamond every 50 to 100 kills. In so many cases in my grinds, that has meant that a great one is going to spawn soon, or it may have already spawned. So I was really curious if that was going to be the case, and so was everybody that was in the chat during the last couple bear grinding streams. And it seems like that may have been the case, because within 200 kills later, kind of after that slowdown started, boom, we've got a great one. That is just absolutely incredible, man. It's unfortunate it's not the spirit bear like we were wanting, but it's just crazy that we got this great one during a 60-minute trophy challenge. That to me is just amazing. I cannot believe we pulled that off. Okay, I am a little bit worried as we get closer to this bear. To see if you are walking up to an animal and you've got a tent nearby, as you get closer to that tent, it'll eventually render in. But if there's an animal standing where that tent is supposed to be, it's going to get taken down. Like, the tent will get taken down, it'll give you the message saying that the beavers took it down, and that will spook off everything around here. I think these folks are standing in my tent, if I'm not mistaken. I think my tent is like right there. I'm afraid that it's going to spook them off. Oh my gosh, okay, we're good, we're good. It was a little bit farther back, so we're good, which means I can continue to get close and try to get close enough to get some beautiful footage of this amazing great one. We are now getting very, very close to the point where the other bear has started to notice that we're here. In fact, yeah, he's gone. Good thing bears are also low, so that's not going to cause this guy to start traveling away. If you're looking at a herd animal and you end up spooking one of them, all of them start walking away, but bears are not in groups or herds, so that is not an issue when this guy spooks off like that. That is such a crazy picture to see. Like, this bear in the water, look at all beautiful. He's actually, like, kind of dipping his nose into the water. I think this looks really, really cool, man. This is such a cool moment here in the Hunter Call of the Wild. This is why I still go for great ones, no matter how many of them I've got, because these moments are just incredible, no matter how many times you've experienced them. And even if you have 100 great ones, there's still a lot of great ones that you have not got in the game, most likely, just due to how many variations there is if you combine all of them from the different great ones that are in the game. It is insane, the variety. Even if you've got 5 of the same rack, they can all look completely different for something like a whitetail. For a black bear, given they're only, set fur types for black bear, it's still incredible to see them, no matter how many times you have. Because of little moments like this, they just make it even more special.
So if I get kicked while in a loading screen, it does that.
Like if I travel somewhere. Incredible footage, and I just love moments like this. Now that right there, it's a phenomenal picture.
Oh
Hunter decided that he really wanted to be a part of this. Thank you for that, Hunter. Now let's go ahead and try to take this bear down. I think we can easily make this. We need to re-enable our HUD, because I definitely don't want to mess up the shot. We're going to use the 375, as it is one of my favorite rifles to use on great ones that I can take with it, obviously. We're going to go for a risky shot, man. We're going to go for this risky shot right here, but I think we got it pretty easily. Yeah, that's going to be the end of him. Absolutely decimated that bear. He stood no chance. Stood absolutely no chance. Now let's go claim him. I'm really curious what this guy is going to score. I didn't really take too much of a look at what the score estimate was.
6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours.
Looking great, man. Looking good. Love getting the great one black here. So beautiful. And like I said a little bit ago, I never get tired of hunting these things. They are just incredible. I still badly want to get that Fabled Spirit.
Bro,
This
what?
is, I believe, our 13th Great One Bear with no Fabled Spirit. How does that even happen? We got to keep going because of that. And you know, although this was an incredible moment, we still haven't completed the challenge. We still have to continue shooting bears and try to get 2 more diamonds. Hopefully, now that we got this great one to spawn and we've taken him down, it might be a little bit easier to get some diamonds to spawn. Fingers crossed, but I guess we'll see. And it is officially time to resume the clock and continue this challenge. Can we possibly get ourselves 2 more diamonds in 51 minutes? We just took out our Great One Bear. Like I said, we paused the time for that because I was not going to rush that encounter just because of a challenge. So the challenge was put on pause during that, and that Great One did not count towards the challenge as well. So we need to kill ourselves 2 more diamonds still. Can we do it? Only time will tell. Well, it's been like 10 minutes since we took down the Great One and started the challenge back up again, and I'm having some struggles with respawns. I am not getting nearly as many bears as I normally would get showing up to these zones, which is a little bit concerning, a little bit strange. I'm wondering if the Great One spawning kind of threw things out of whack, but I guess only time will tell. It's been 10 minutes and things are still all types of out of whack, so hopefully things get better very, very soon, or else we will probably fail this challenge.
Dang it, bro.
Oh,